My name is Anita Hood.
Derek Franklin.
I came in for a seminar. I was curious about the program.
I came basically because I was in pretty ill health back in November.
I came because I had a lot of the symptoms that were on that card that I got in the mail. I was exhausted all the time. I had no energy.
Feeling extremely tired and just felt really poorly.
So I was feeling very tired, sluggish, bloated, overweight. I was suffering with pretty severe migraines, and that is all gone.
I'd go work all day and then I'd get home and eat dinner, fall asleep on the couch watching TV. And now I can stay up till I go to bed, and it's just a lot easier to get through the day.
So it was great to come here and get a consult too. We all know what we should do, but it's better to come and know that you have to be accountable with somebody, and that accountability and everything that the Cole Institute offers just put me in the right direction.
I'm down 46 pounds as of this morning. That is wonderful. And everything, I just feel better. I have a lot more energy.
And how much weight have you lost so far, Anita?
22 pounds.
I started at about 308 and I'm down to 262 now. Oh, it was really easy. I had no problem switching to food.
Good. So nothing was hard.
No.
Excellent.
If you want to lose weight, you're going to have to learn how to eat right. I mean, that's you have to do that.
Right.
With Dr. Cole and his expertise and the support and everything he gives for the program, it's well worth it. I got no complaints.
Awesome. If you're going to say one thing to recommend this to somebody, what would you tell them?
Don't hesitate. If you have a second thought, just don't. I mean, it's the best thing you can do for yourself and your body, and you just do it because you're worth it.
Hi, my name is Lori Messer, and I was treated for Hashimoto's for 15 years before I came here, and I was only treated with Synthroid, and I really didn't watch my diet at all until now. And when I started, it's been 12 weeks into this program, and when I started, I was having brain fog. My weight was up. I would fluctuate maybe 12 pounds from one week to the next. I was having digestive issues, and I heard about this through a flyer that I got in the mail. And when I came, I was skeptical. I was probably their number one skeptic person, wasn't ready to believe any of it until I heard the science behind it. When I heard the science behind it, what Hashimoto's is, how it affects your whole body, how Synthroid affects your body, I started to listen, and I knew that I needed to do this. I needed to do this for myself, and I needed to do this for my family. I had had an accident about 2 weeks before that when I was driving because the brain fog was so bad. And I knew that this was it. I needed to do something, or it would be, I would have some severe problems with not only digestion, but I had signs that my liver was off, and I knew that it was now or never. I needed to get this in gear. So I started the program, and within a week, I felt better. The first week was rough. It was rough trying to figure out where to buy everything. It was new to me. But it was easy to find. It was pretty easy to follow the diet plan that I was given, and my diet plan was of course based on Hashimoto's but also celiac disease too. It was a clean eating diet plan, and it was challenging at first, but I felt different within a week. Within a week the brain fog was gone. I had more energy. Before I needed a nap by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I couldn't get through the day without a nap. And now suddenly at 8 o'clock at night I still had energy. I didn't need that nap anymore. And within 2 weeks I was already losing weight. By my 3-week appointment, I had lost, I want to say probably about 12 pounds within the first 3 weeks. I am now in my 12th, starting my 13th week, and I have lost 25 pounds since I started, and that was not my goal. My goal was simply to get rid of the brain fog and to be able to think and live my life the way that I wanted. However, the weight loss is a nice side effect too, because that was a weight gain from my autoimmune problems that I was having. And I have no regrets. I would never go back to the way that I was eating beforehand. This is my new life. This is my husband's new lifestyle with eating too. He's adopted it as well, and he himself, he's never had the autoimmune problems, but he feels a lot better after getting rid of the sugar that he used to eat all day too. So this is something that we've adopted for forever.
You could say one thing to make somebody believe this, what would you say?
I wish I had my before and after photos with me today that I could show you. But seeing is believing. Talk to the people who have been through this. Talk to them. See how they did it. This is something that you need to invest in for yourself. And this is something that you will know if you've reached this point that you need to do this. And for many of us, it's a scary first step, but you need to. You need to take this step, and you need to make sure that you are in control of what is going on in your body. And diet, I never believed it until today that diet is the number one factor as to how you feel, and it's not the exercise, and it's not my Synthroid or anything that I was led to believe until now. And I've often said that I wish my doctors were all trained in understanding the importance of health along with the medication that you receive, because it makes all the difference.
We're here with Edna today. She's been coming to our office for a couple weeks now doing our functional medicine nutrition program, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her story. So Edna, tell us what brought you here, what's been going on through your lifestyle changes so far, and the differences that you're feeling in this past month.
And I started this nutrition program. I really didn't think it would work this fast. I figured it would be like 6 months before I could sleep the night through and get up feeling rested and able to do the cellar steps without being out of breath. And I am amazed at how fast it's working. And I'm excited because I have to park in the garage, which I have to walk up the steps to get into the house and to the basement steps. I can do the steps without holding on to the rail, and I'm not winded when I get up there. I'm sleeping better, and something brand new that has to be connected with the nutritional thing is I had bumpies, little tiny bumps on my nose and just rough skin. I feel like a baby's butt here, and it has to be with the nutrition stuff because I'm not doing anything else.
Hey, your body's healing.
Oh yeah. And I'm excited. I can't wait to make another smoothie. They're good.
All right, well, hey, thanks a lot, Edna. You're doing great. Just keep up all the good work, okay?
I'm loving it.
My name is Jay Newport. I came to Co-Institute first. We received a flyer in the mail about a dinner he was having to deal with people that struggle with type 2 diabetes. I've had type 2 diabetes for about 4 or 5 years now. Had it under control a little bit with medication, but recently because of diet and exercise, it had gotten a bit out of control again. My A1C numbers had begun to rise again, and we're getting near 8. And I really just hit a point I had to do something. When I came here first, I was taking 2,000 milligrams a day of metformin, then 1.2 milligrams a day I was injecting myself with Victoza. After about 2 months in the program, I began to wean off of those things. And for the past 4 months, I've actually been on none of those. I've had a recent A1C test, and without the medication, my A1C number was 6.3. So I'd still like to get it a little bit lower, but it's well within range, well with where I need to be. And it's just been a blessing to be able to get off the medication, not to have to deal with giving myself injections every day.
That's awesome. How much weight have you lost so far?
I've lost about 41 pounds. When I came here, I was a little leery of it because I see a lot of these ads, you're never really sure if they're going to work. Really what it is he began to teach me how to eat differently, how to view food differently, how to view what's going on in my body differently than I had before. And just to understand the importance of those things. It isn't really just cutting down food and cutting calories, it's begin to understand what happens in your body with these different types of food and what he's really done for me long term, because I've done a lot of diets before and I've had moderate success at those. He's put me in a place where I begin to think differently when I eat. I begin to think differently when I approach my meals. It really wasn't difficult. I craved things, and I wouldn't say I craved any particular food. I just craved to eat things that I know I shouldn't eat. But you begin to just train yourself that that's not what you're supposed to do. So,
If you could say one thing to somebody thinking about doing a program here, what would you tell them?
and he's really just taught me, again, how to approach my meals from a whole different perspective, not just calorie cutting and losing weight, but to be healthy.
All right, we're here with Gabe. Gabe's been doing a functional medicine and chiropractic program with us for a few months so far, and she's going to tell us her story. So take it away, Gabe.
Okay. Well, when I first came in here mid-November, I literally felt like I was on my deathbed. I've struggled for 6 years with a lot of health issues, mainly in my stomach and in my back. And right before I came to Dr. Cole, I went back to all my doctors and told them I'm extremely tired, I'm in so much pain, just all my problems, and not one doctor really reached out to help me, or they said take this medication, or you're low on vitamin D, and that was basically it. I had somebody refer me here, and it was the best choice ever made. When I came in here, I literally felt like I was on my deathbed. I'm 27 years old, recently married, and I felt like my whole world was falling apart with my health. I was so tired to the point it took everything I had to go to work and then make it through the day and to even drive home. I've had pain in my left side for 6 years that has been there constantly, has never went away. Even they took my gallbladder 6 years ago and nothing ever helped me. I've had 5 surgeries for endometriosis. They told me I would never have a normal cycle again, would not even probably be able to have children. Since I've started this program, they started working on my spine 3 weeks before I started into the actual diet, and I've had my 3rd normal menstrual cycle and with minimal pain, and that's a miracle in itself, and very thankful for that. And my energy was a huge problem. Probably that was the last thing that that happened with me through starting the diet plan. I instantly had good results with the pain going away. Sticking to the diet really helped the pain go away. I can honestly say after 90 days, I don't even notice the pain in my left side anymore. Energy levels got better and better as I went on, but that was probably the last thing that I experienced. Now I am, in 90 days, applying to jobs that I've always wanted to. I'm no longer applying to jobs where I'm just sitting behind a desk because I've always had so many, my stomach issues kept me from things that I really wanted to do with my life. So now I'm here ready to continue this diet, and I just highly recommend Dr. Cole. My husband and I didn't want to come here because we didn't want to make the financial sacrifice, and we honestly feel like we did not give him enough. So your health is worth it, and I just feel like my life is going to be restored now. So stick to his plan and get in here if you're having troubles, because I can honestly say if you stick to it, it's worth it. It's hard. First 3 weeks are hard, but when you get through that, as good as you feel, you'll never want to go back.